So is this emulating Hilary Duff, do we think? I'm obsessed. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing something very exciting. I'm going to be recreating Hilary Duff's viral makeup done by Kelsey Dinahan. I'll link her socials in the description below so you can check out her work. If you don't know what look I'm talking about, I will show you. So it is absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with this makeup look and I have been wanting to recreate it for quite some time, but I haven't had all of the products that Kelsey has used. I still don't have all of the products, but I have most of them. So we're gonna make do, I'm gonna improvise. So I'm gonna start with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is in the shade 902. So I could go in and use my hands, but I'm just gonna use a buffing brush. Start by putting this here. So she puts it literally all over her body by the looks of what I've seen on her Instagram. So this gives like a nice glow. I love this stuff for the body because it is transfer proof, it's not greasy, it completely dries down, and you can really build this up too. Like I'm actually gonna use a lot. Look at that. Hell yeah. So she does also put on her face, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to grab a tiny bit, focus that on the high points of my face, just on my cheekbones and a little on my forehead. Now Hilary in this makeup look doesn't look super shiny or super glowy. So obviously Kelsey didn't list everything she used in order. So I am just improvising for the most part and just doing sort of what works for me. So I'm going to go in with my eyebrows next. So I'm going to be using the Unicorn Cosmetics Alter Ego Brow Gel. It's just in this little pot. Robert Welsh got me onto this one. And I have very stubborn brows, so I figured what works for him, because he's a dude, he has thick eyebrows, of course, and I feel like if it works for him, it probably will work for me. So a little goes a long way with this one. You don't want to use too much, and this gives that like laminated brow effect. So Hilary's brows in this makeup look is actually quite laminated. So while the brow gel dries, I'm going to be using my MAC paint pot in Painterly. This is just for an eye base for my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Mario F5 brush. It's just this little like concealer kitty core brush. I'm just gonna generously grab product, place that on my lid. You can see that gives like a lot of coverage as well. It's really good for smoothing the eyelid, mattifying, and also adding a bit of color as well. Like you could just wear this if you wanted to. They do have other shades, so you could use this as eyeshadow on like a day-to-day basis. So I do normally do my brows first. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen in medium brown. It doesn't actually say what she used on Hilary for the brows. So in terms of like the gaps in the makeup, I am just going to use like what I know and trust for myself. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So just to note, my brows do normally look a bit darker on camera than they do in real life. So that's just something to note. So I will just leave that there. So I am going to do my eyeshadow first, just in case I get fallout, because we are using glitter today. And every time I use glitter, I get fallout. Okay, so for eyeshadow, Kelsey used the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette, and that's what the color story looks like. So she didn't actually say what colors she used. So this is just another guessing game. So I'm going to go in with Stranger. That's just this one. It's quite a nice neutral, leaning cool shade. So her eyeshadow is quite cool toned. I'm just popping that across the lid. So I'm just popping this all along the top of the crease. It's kind of funny that this shade is called Stranger, and that's probably one of my favorite songs by her. So on the outer corners, I'm going to go in with Fascinated. Actually, I'll show you. Fascinated is just that one. And I'm going to focus that sort of on the outer corner and not bring that all the way in. And I'm just going to go in small and sort of build up. There they go. It does appear to be flicked out a little bit as well, which is how I personally like to wear my eyeshadow. Sort of like a cat eye, like a lifting effect. So next I'm going to be using the JH34 brush. This is just a smaller tapered brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Ghost Town. And I'm just going to put a tiny bit right in the outer corner. And with the excess, I am going to bring it in. Just focusing that right in the outer corner. So the next step is something I'm really excited about and I haven't used it yet. I actually bought it a while ago, meaning to do this tutorial months ago, and I just haven't. So this is the Moira eyeshadow in Eureka. You get this pot and it comes with a little lid to keep the glitter in. So to use fingers or brush, I'm going to try brush first. I'm going to try the Sephora 13 Pro Shadow Brush. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush. And I feel like I'm going to need my fingers for this. Yeah, see, that hasn't really laid down very well. I'm so excited to wear this. I've had it since probably February. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, and on the other side, oh my goodness. I have been missing out. So it looks like in the photo she's gone in with quite a heavy hand, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to really pack this on. Oh my goodness, I love this. This is the first time I've ever tried anything from Moira. And this has just gotten me so intrigued to try more things from them. I feel like a rock star, for real. And I didn't get any fallout, guys. This is actually quite creamy. Like, this is almost like a cream eyeshadow. So it's not, yeah, I just don't have fallout. Like, that's just crazy. So Kelsey did list all of the products she used on Hilary here, not all of them, most of them. The product she mentioned is a product by Patrick Tar. It's called the Major Dimension Eye Illusion Eyeshadow Duo. This guy, hopefully you can see that. I don't have that product. I feel like most of you guys would probably have something like this in your collection if you're a makeup person. So I didn't feel the need to go out and buy it. So I'm going to improvise by using the Mcgrath, what is this? The Mothership 6 palette, and I'm going to be using this shade, and I will tell you, this is one of her special shades. That's what that shade looks like. It's more than just a topper, it's kind of, there we go. It's got quite a lot of reflect to it, but it's also got, there's a lot of payoff. So it's not sheer, like maybe the Patrick Tar might be. I haven't used that, so I'm just guessing here. So my guess as well is that Kelsey used this on Hilary to set the Moira eyeshadow because, you know, she's on stage, dancing, sweating, it's probably really hot up there with all the lights, and I feel like this was just used to sort of really lock it into place. Adding this colour sort of neutralised the blue reflect in this, which actually looks really nice. Okay, so I'm going to move on to complexion. So Kelsey used, I'm going to assume by the photos that she used the original, or maybe not, it's hard to tell. I'm not sure if Kelsey used the new Armani Luminous Silk or the original on her. In the photos it looks like the shiny bottle. The original is actually more of a frosted glass. I've seen other photos that have been shared, not by her, but by other people to say, you know, what product she used. In the other photos, it looked like the frosted glass. So I'm actually unsure which version she used on Hilary. But for me personally, I actually really enjoy the new formula a lot better than the old one. Also, I'm using the shade 5.3. I'm left-handed, so I have to use my other hand because I've got a bunch of glitter on this one. I haven't worn this foundation in a while because I've been trying so many new things. Guys, I love this foundation. You guys have no idea. It is, I know I said in my last video that I think the House Labs is my favorite, but I'm sorry. I think this one is actually my favorite. Like, it's got less coverage than the House Labs, but there's just something about the texture of this and the way my skin looks when I use this. Like I feel like my skin just, like it actually really just sinks into the skin, whereas the House Labs sometimes has a tendency to sort of sit on top and go a bit streaky. Whereas this one, I swear every single time I use this, it like my skin just drinks this up, and not in a bad way. Like it just loves it, and I just have the best makeup day when I use this foundation. And I really like their shade ranges too. And I'm gonna have to drag this down my neck because I've been sitting in the sun, but my neck isn't getting any sun, so it's a bit on the pale side compared to the rest of my body. So for concealer, Kelsey mentioned she used the Merit, the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. I don't have that. It's really hard to get in Australia, and to be completely honest, I'm not really into concealers that are, I'm not into cream concealers basically for under my eyes. I have two products that I'm considering using, and one is the TV Paintstick by Kryolan. This is an Australian pro makeup brand. Okay, so I cannot remember the shade of this. It's actually not on the sticker. There's literally, I got this with no sticker, which is really random, but I will list it in the description below. It's literally just a cream foundation. It's really light. It's probably a bit too light. I'm curious to try this under my eyes as a concealer, so just for the sake of this video and to stay true to what Kelsey has done on Hilary, I'm going to use this. So I'm just using my finger. I'm just going to that is very light, so I'm going to use, this is the Paw Beauty Blender or Beauty Sponge. I got it from Amazon. I'm really curious to see what this is like for concealer. I do like a really full coverage concealer. Ooh, yeah, I like this actually. So I have the FS45 shade, and that's this one. So I'm going to mix the two together. I actually really like the look of that. It's very seamless. The other product I forgot to mention is the Iris and Romeo Best Skin Days Whipped Skin Tint, and that's the one just here. That's also really hard to get in Australia. So I assume she wore that underneath the Giorgio Armani foundation for a bit of a glow. Yeah, so I don't have that. It's really hard to get that here, and I kind of wasn't really interested in the product either. Okay, so Kelsey used on Hilary the Naked Sundays Glow Balm Peptide Stick in Dusty Rose Pink. And it's just that one. I used to have that one. I recently got rid of it. So the reason I don't have that one anymore is because I felt it was quite sheer. It didn't really do anything for me. I loved the color, like looking in the bottle. Like I actually liked the product color, but when put on me, my skin just ate it up and it did not last on me at all. So I have quite oily skin and enlarged pores, and I feel like for most blushes like that are sheer and really emollient, my skin just eats it up and it's just gone within 5 minutes. But instead, something quite similar, I got the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, and I got this in the shade Encourage. And it is a similar sort of dusty rose, and I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand because I want to be very specific about placement. This is kind of sheer as well. I used that in my Cool Toned Aussie Girl Glam video, so that was my last video, and it is sheerer than I expected, but it is a lot longer wearing and actually shows up a lot better than the Naked Sundays one did for me. So I'm just focusing this on the outer corners, this outer portion of my face. Okay, so that's the darker color. So the next product that Kelsey did use on Hilary that I actually do have is the Tower 28 Beach Please blush in Magic Hour, and it's just this, this is my favorite blush color of all time. Great for my skin tone, and I'm just going to focus that right there, and that's where it kind of looks like she's placed that on Hilary. It's probably my most worn blush just day to day. For real. Oh, so pretty. I'm just going to blend that out a little bit more with my sponge. So in this makeup look, her cheekbones are really defined. Okay, so I'm really excited for this next product. I've been waiting to get my hands on this for years. And I finally got my greasy little mitts on it, literally. You can see. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I'm pretty sure on Hilary, Kelsey used the Le Beige Healthy Skin Bronzing Cream. It's basically the same thing, but I think this is an older product. I think it's been reformulated like 3 times since. So this is huge. This is almost the size of my head. It is gonna last me forever. It smells like Chanel. It smells like Chanel. I mean, it smells very vintage, but it smells like Chanel, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So Hilary also really likes this in her makeup routine as well. I've seen her use it on her makeup tutorials on YouTube, like on Vogue and Allure Beauty, and wow, I can't remember who she did it through. So I'm going to go pretty gentle with this, or sorry, light-handed. Hilary's not overly bronze with this makeup look, so I'm just going to softly define, and I'm just using the Refy brush. This is like the brush for their watercolor bronzers and blushes. But what I am going to do is I'm going to contour using this. Just a really soft contour. I really need to because my nose just sort of blends into my face. It's basically all in one. Like, there's literally no definition to my nose, like, at all. It's so funny. I'm just using my finger to dab that out. So before I continue with my base, I want to finish the eye makeup in case, you know, there's any fallout or if there's any mistakes that I've made, I can go in and set it after the fact. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to go in with a waterproof mascara to keep my lashes up and not falling down. This is the Kill Lash. This is the, what is it? The long curling one. So there's like 3 different versions, I think. So this is what the wand looks like. So this stuff is insane. If you want a lash that's going to last you all day, if you are like me and your lashes just go like this every time you put mascara on, use this. It is an absolute nightmare to get off. I'm not gonna lie to you, but they do sell a mascara remover, and it's literally just like another mascara basically, where you like comb it through at the end of the day when you're ready to take your makeup off. Leave it sit for like 20 to 30 seconds. The longer you leave it, the better, and then you can wash it off. And yeah, it's another thing you have to buy, but to be completely honest, like, this stuff's not that expensive really. I've spent way more on mascaras. I've spent like, I think it was like $100 on a quarterly mascara. That is a beautiful mascara. Smudged on me like crazy, but it made my lashes look insane. What I'm trying to say is those 2 products combined will be cheaper than $100 Australian. So if you really want like amazing lashes, I think this is worth it. It's not like a volumizing mascara. It's more of a lengthening mascara. So they do have other options. Okay, so while the mascara dries before I do my false lashes, I'm going to do lower lid eyeshadow. I can't talk today. So I'm just going to go in with my 03 Refy pencil brush. I'm going to go in with Stranger again. Alright, I'm going to go in with Fascinated. Just slightly closer to the lash line. It is a little bit darker. And I still feel like this isn't quite dark enough. I'm going to go in with Bold Type, this one. So in the photo, it looks like she's got a really white waterline. So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in All Around White. I haven't done this in a hot minute. Man, I used to do this all the time. I'm pretty sure I did this in college all the time. And I've made my eyes water. Damn it. No. I will admit, I prefer tight lining than doing lower lash eyeliner. I wish I had a Q-tip, because that's what I would use this for. But I'm going to use a pad, fold it, and just using that corner, I'm just going to really gently run that across my lower waterline to dry that of any excess water, although that's probably going to make it more watery, but let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to go in straight with the pencil. Okay, so that worked. That's a lot better. I'm going to tight line with the Maybelline Tattoo Liner in Bold Brown. So Hilary's not wearing an eyeliner here, That's great for me because I know it would kind of suck for me right now and my eyes are watering. I'm going to do my beloved Temu individual lashes. After doing the eyeshadow with the shade Stranger, I've literally got the song Stranger by her stuck in my head. So good. So from what I can see, Hilary doesn't have any lashes on the inner corner of her eyes. They look quite thick on the edges, like on the outer portion of her eye. Okay, so the lashes are finally on. It was a bit of a wrestle to get these ones on. It's just one of those days, I think. So I'm going to set the face, and Kelsey used the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I think she used the shade 2 on Hilary, but because Hilary's a lot darker than me, I need to use the shade 1. So just using a powder puff and taking the excess into my palm. I'm just going to set. She didn't mention if she used a setting powder. There was no other setting powder listed in the product description, so she might have just used this on Hilary. I mean, this is definitely enough to set the face, but this is more of a finishing powder. And what that means is this is not really going to lock in your makeup all day. It's just going to give a nice blurring sort of finish to the skin. So it can set, but it's not like a setting powder where it's like actually going to lock in your makeup and actually be locked in for like humid weather. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus. It is not a product listed, but this is something that I like to do after powdering anyway. And I just love the smell of this, I'm not gonna lie. I just love that product in my makeup routine. So this just kind of gave the skin a bit of life again after setting, and this will help with the highlighter going over the top. So I'm going to be using the Stila highlighter in the shade Kitten. It's just this really nice like putty highlighter. It is absolutely stunning, and this is a product she did use on Hilary. So I do like to use this after using a mist like the MAC Fix Plus because it helps bring the glow back so I can see where the light is naturally shining on my face. And I want to accentuate that. So I'm taking the brush. I'm going to brush right over where that natural gleam is coming through. And she even takes it down to the cheek like that. Look at that. Check that glow out. So this is the only place I can see where the highlighter was placed. There was none on her nose. None. I like to put some on the Cupid's bow, but there doesn't look like there's any there, so I'm just going to leave that. It looks like there's some sort of highlighter on the inner corner, so I'm going to use my finger and just dab this on the inner corners of the eye. The next product I'm going to use, I saw this somewhere that this was used on Hilary, but it's not exactly 100% known what lip liner shade was used on Hilary. So she did use the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil, but she didn't list the shade. But I saw in another article somewhere that she used Wherever Walnut. I actually thought it was Wherever Caffeine. Anyway Caffeine, but looking at Hilary's lips, they look a bit more pink. Anyway Caffeine is a bit more brown, so I think it is safe to say that she used this one on Hilary. So I'm going to start lining my lips. I have to take back my claim that this is my favourite foundation because it is pilling. And I've put something on that it is not happy with, so I have to work that out. I'm hoping you guys can't see that on camera, but it's pilling quite a bit. It was pilling before I put the powder on too. Based on impressions here, I think this is definitely what she used. I haven't worn this shade in so long, and I forgot just how good it is on my skin tone. Anyway, I love it. And the saga for the crying magpies continues. I don't know if you can still hear them. Yeah. It's just gonna continue on till the day we move out, I'm sure. So this next product I'm so excited about. The lipstick that Kelsey used on Hilary is the Tom Ford Lip Color Rouge Lèvres. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it is in this shade Sable Smoke. It is absolutely stunning. It was sold out everywhere for the longest time. I am pretty sure I wanted this for like easily 10 years. My younger self would be so excited that I have this in my collection today. Beautiful. There is something magical about Tom Ford makeup products. Like there's some that I really don't like, but some of his products are truly magical, and this is one of them. It doesn't smell like anything. So the next product, I almost don't want to ruin this because I love the way that my lips look right now. There's another product that I don't have that Kelsey used on Hilary. It is the Iris and Romeo. She really likes Iris and Romeo. The Weekend Skin Moisture Lip Balm in the color Dawn. I almost got it on eBay a few times, but I just can't bring myself to get it because it's just not the color I normally use. And I don't want to just buy it and use it once and then, you know, because it's a lip product, I can't really donate it. Like, I don't really want to waste money and product. It's something I'm just not going to use. But the closest product that I have that was actually free, I got this from Refy. This is the clay lip gloss. I got it for free with my order during the sale. I'll show you what it looks like. So it's literally like so similar to what the Iris and Romeo looks like. It looks a bit darker, but the Iris and Romeo is kind of like a plummy pink color. And yeah, I just don't really use that in my, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not into those sorts of colors for my lips. I don't hate it, I don't love it. Is this giving Hilary lips though? I don't know. I feel like it's pretty close. It's funny, I do feel like there's just something missing and I don't know what it is. I think I need to go a little bit darker underneath the eyes. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna use You Rock. It looks lighter, but I'm really curious to see what it looks like under the eye. But it might just be what I need. Okay, yeah, I think that's a bit better. I might go in with Rumour Mill, which is even darker. It's that shade there. And I'm going to really just focus that on the lash line. I'm not doing it where you guys can actually see. Okay, I think that is what I needed. There was just something missing. Dimension, I think. The eyes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so this is the final look, guys. What do we think? And I kind of got the hair right, sort of. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you like this look. Would you wear it? And also let me know if you guys are going to her concert. I literally feel like a pop star. Okay, anyway, I can't stop looking at this. So I'm going to let you guys go. I really hope you enjoy this video and let me know what you would like to see from me next. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Weinstein. Weinstein? 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 Weinstein?